Within the past month, there have been many new manga making their debut. From Jagan to Dr. Stone, Hungry Marie, A Trail of Blood. Those are the few I can think of at the top of my head. But there was only one that I was just like, I knew I had to make a first impressions on. And that manga is Robot Laserbeam. From the mangaka of Kuroko no Basket, one of my favorite anime of all time, and also has Kuroko, my #1 husbando. You see? You see that? Gorgeous. The sports genre is also my second favorite genre in anime, right behind psychological. So when I heard that the man who is behind my favorite sports anime of all time, and just one of my favorite anime of all time, and also the maker of my #1 husbando, was creating a new project, I was just like, oh fuck yeah, I'm jumping right on this, man. Like, no, there's no way I was gonna pass this up. However, reviews are probably gonna be a little wonky with this series because I prefer not to review more than 4 anime/manga in a day. And you know, Thursdays, there's still a good amount of anime that air on Thursdays, plus I review Boku no Hero, and I'm gonna be catching up on Shokugeki no Soma, which I have about 20 or so chapters left, 20 or 30-ish chapters left until I am caught up. So reviews will be wonky. I guess it just kind of depends on the chapter when it comes to, you know, Robot Laserbeam. If a chapter that happens that's just so incredibly amazing that I absolutely have to talk about it, then I will, but I'd probably let like a few chapters build up, you know? Right off the bat, our main character, Robo, looks like Kuroko with bedhead hair and also glasses, so I'm just like, you I like. Not in a husbando way though. I actually do really like his personality and stuff, and I think he'll be an enjoyable main character. And already we know this is gonna end up similar to Kuroko no Basket with not being realistic whatsoever. I mean, a total noob who's able to even beat the pros, something that even pros have difficulty with when it comes to, you know, playing golf, and that is to hit like a perfect straight, or you know, like a straight swing, something like that, and makes a great sound. That's something that even pros have difficulty with, and Robo-kun is able to do this every single time. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Let me start from the beginning. So Robo, he is a high school student, and his friend Tomoya is a part of the golf club, and Tomoya is really excited to be a part of the golf club because, well, he does want to become pro and get all that money, but he actually really wants to, you know, have fun and get better at golf as well. So that's always good. Okay, I mean, sure, his motivation is the money in the end, but at least he wants to get better, so that's fine. And Robo, he is an absolute robot. He talks, you know, with no emotion, and he needs statistics to understand things, and he doesn't even realize when he's being bullied. And Tomoya was the only one that didn't make fun of him, so that's how they ended up being friends. So later on, when Tomoya was being, you know, bullied by these other dudes who came in there, was just all like, oh man, look at that club you bought, there's no way you could master that, you really think you could do anything with this? Nah, give up, man, give up for life, don't even worry about practicing. Robo got upset when he saw his friend was upset, so I really like to see that human side of Robo. Lets us know that, hey, he's not completely, you know, stoic, he's not a complete and utter machine. And of course, right after that, he becomes a complete and utter machine when he, you know, keeps on hitting them straights with that perfect sound. And in the meantime, we have this popular guy. He goes to another school. His name is Yozan Mira, and Mira, he was competing against the pros, did really well in, you know, the junior leagues and stuff like that. Dude's winning awards like crazy. He's gonna make it big. But as he was practicing in the same range over as Robo-kun, we could assume it's heavily, you know, implied, especially, you know, at the end, that Robo-kun was the one in the same area as Mira, that Robo is better than Mira. Mira can't do that, and Mira also admits that not even pros could do what Robo does, which is, you know, keep continuously hitting them straights. Because naturally when you play golf and when you know, make your swing and stuff, the ball always curves, which is fine, but, you know, to actually see the ball go in the exact direction you want it to go, perfectly straight into the hole, is a pretty good advantage. Robo still doesn't want to join the golf club, but maybe he will. Let's face it, we already know he will. But overall, I really like this setup, and I already know great things are going to happen because of the mangaka's previous work. Which, by the way, who's ready for the movie Kuroko no Basket Last Game? Like, yeah. I'm ready for that movie, man. Like, let's get it. But let me know your thoughts on this manga. Are you going to continue to read it? I know I will be on the side. I'll most likely tweet out my thoughts on each chapter since, you know, I won't be able to review it every single week. It'll be, you know, wonky. But like I said, if like a really intense chapter comes out, then yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. So again, let me know your thoughts if you're gonna stick with it or not, and catch me tomorrow as I review Yojo Senki, Blue Exorcist, and Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.